Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Network the Baron GH, and you can also follow me on Instagram, which is afrobeast_king123. So today I am gonna be sharing my experience about racism in Europe or in Germany, which is the saddest part being African living in Europe. Yeah, so stay tuned and let's get into the video. I'm gonna be explaining everything. Before I get into the video, me personally, I have a German family and I have a lot of important people behind my life, but I have never experiences nothing feeling like they are doing racism for me. Yes, so this video that I'm doing just goes to those who are, we are still in 2021 and people still being racist, and this goes to you. Change your mentality, change your mindset, because we are human beings like you. Look, I'm black. When you cut me, you're gonna see blood, and you are white, and when I cut you, I'm gonna see blood. So I hope we all learn something about the world. Let's come together and push the world and change our mentality. We should not use our mind like the olden days. Yeah, so let's get into the video. I am gonna be explaining why I chose to do this topic. Some have happened to me, and some have happens to my brothers also, which I am gonna just share my ideas and said whatever I experiences in racism. And yeah, sometimes I don't blame those who are being like this, because you have never been to Africa. If you have been to Africa, seeing that the person that you are hating, or the person that you don't want to see, the person that you think he's black, he's nothing and he's nothing. Go to Africa. When you go to Africa, you will definitely see, like kids, children, when they see you, those that you are hating, they will rather be happy seeing you, because we always have to respect people. We always have to respect people. Go and see. Even me myself, I do it when I was a kid. You will see a white person, say, hey, hello, hi, something like that. We do it because that shows that we never hate. Now, my first racism that someone did to me was like, I went to the school and I got clothes from the school. So I was going to the supermarket, which is called Aldi, and always when I'm walking, I go with earset. So I was just walking and I passed through them. I think they were renovating their shop. So the person just opened his mouth, insulting me. And when I was having the earset, I did not hear what he said. So I was still being good to understand whatever he was trying to say to me. So I now went close to him and asked, hey, I was having my earset and you were saying something and I did not understand what you were trying to tell me or saying. Can you please? And the way he was behaving, so actually he did not wanted to explain anything to me, and he was just being like ignorance. So also as a human being, I feel like, why I did not do anything to you whilst just walking, and you just did something like this to me. So I decided, I was angry. I tell him, hey, you need to stop this thing. And I was angry, but I also used some words to him that which I should have not, but I use it, which I also, it was perfect for me at that moment to say it to him. So he just did something like this, and since when I just forgot about him still walking, and he was still talking. I gave him my middle finger, which was actually very funny to me. And the second thing is that what I feel very bad also is that as an African, when you are in Europe here, I think that what I'm saying right now, it has happened to you. Sometimes you are in a train, and when you are in a train, imagine, like example, like maybe you are sitting in a place which, I mean, 3 more people can sit closer to you. We have some people, when they enter in the train, the place that the black person is sitting, they will never want to come closer to you. And another example, if there's another seat which is like 3 white people are sitting and there's not space, the person prefer to go, and they will shift, and he or she will sit there. So, and this is always been a question I throw to everyone, I ask everyone. And sometimes what I think is that their mentality is that being black like this, you are smelling, or you are not. I don't understand this thing, which is crazy. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that, always try to be nice with everybody. Sit closer to them. You will definitely see that people are more cleaner. Yeah, and this is really a busting minding problem that we all have. So it always makes some people to think that, okay, if I'm going, I need to dress well, I need to buy a dope shoes, I need to do something like this for the people to know. And I agree with them. Because look, being a black is already a problem. And if you do not dress well also, it's another problem. Because they always think that when I come and sit closer to them, they are smiling. Bad. Which is also very, very bad. And we still need to change our mentality about those kind of things. We are in 2021, and we should behave very well. This is really, really good. The third thing is that sometimes you are working with a lot of people. You are having an open-minded to everyone. But there are always some people, even if they want to pair you with them, they don't want you to work with them. Why? Because, or simply because you are a black. Which is very, very sad. Me being here, saying this thing, it has happened to me, in such a ways. And it happens to another Africans that they will bear with me because it has happened with them, or they will agree with me because it has happened to them also. Which is very sad. Which we need to stop all these things. Yeah? So, things like this makes us also, frustration. When I mean frustration, someone is there, when you react something like this to he or she, they will definitely go and think a lot about this kind of thing, which is not good for them. Which we have to stop being like this, being like racism. It is very bad. We have to come together and push this. Racism is like a war which we have to solve also. We need a vaccine for this thing. A lot of things has been happening and you will never understand it. Why? You will never understand why. So we need to definitely. The craziest part is that, sometimes, when we are here, you have internet, you can Google everywhere you are going and things like that. But sometimes, maybe your internet, you may not have internet, or you don't have the possibilities to go wherever you are going. And sometimes even Google can show you to one place which is not even the right direction. You will try to ask some people, and immediately you are coming closer to them, you see them running, or like, I mean, they will not even try to talk with you or to just listen whatever you want to ask them and something like this. Some people is there, you just come and say, oh, sorry, I mean, which is not that good. Don't run after the person. Listen to the person. If you don't know the place, tell him, oh, sorry, I don't know the place, and that is all. But immediately they see you as a black, coming closer to them to ask something, they does not want to stand with you. You see the person is just going. We need to learn a lot. Racism is like a coronavirus or COVID-19. Yeah. And other thing is that being black, people think that you are a bad person or a criminal. I mean, suspecting you, things like this, which is not that good. Like being black, you can just be there, someone will be going and ask, hey, do you have marijuana for me? Hey, do you have this thing for me? You understand? Or you can just be going and someone just say something which is not that good to you. People say, hey, black. Hey, people say like this. Are the man working? Which people need to learn about it, a lot about this. You understand? How can you just be there if even blacks, if some blacks are smoking, there's also some whites who are smoking. You don't just have to think that maybe I'm black, I'm selling it, or I'm doing like this. Why? Why things should be like this? We need to learn a lot about those kind of, and yes, because of racism, a lot of Africans or a lot of blacks are getting depressed day in, day out, because we have someone, when you does something to he or she, they cannot stand with it. They will be sad. Example, like maybe I'm just being happy, come out from my house, going, taking a rest, walking, and someone just does racism to you. You feel like, why? And then you'll be very sad. But you come out of your house being happy. You understand? I know that it's not everyone who is being racist, but this message just goes directly to those who still have this mentality. Look at what is happening in America. It does not make sense. There's a lot to talk about this topic, but I am just going to leave this thing here. But look at something. A lot of black people born in Europe, sometimes they even feel like, no, we are not from here also. A lot of them are going back home due to racism, which is not good. We are all human beings. You do not create yourself as a white, and I did not create myself as a black. And everyone is even proud of the color. The color should have not shown us anything. It's just a color. When you cut yourself, you see blood, as I said it already. When I cut myself, I'm going to see your blood. So we need to come together. There's a lot about to talk about this topic, but I will leave it for next time. If you like it, please help subscribe, share, like. Let's make the family big. Yeah, it's your boy.